guys, welcome back to our Scamp Life. A few videos ago, I had mentioned that Sarah and I were looking into getting one of those Goal Zero all-in-one solar charging power station sort of a deal. We're looking at either a 400, the Yeti 400, or the Yeti 1000, which was only available, I guess, at Costco, and just looked the other day and it doesn't seem like they have it on their website anymore. So we were also looking at the 1250. We were hoping to be able to do that, but they're quite expensive. The Yeti 400, I believe, is in that $599 range, $549 sometimes on sale. And then if you want to go with the lithium battery, you're looking upwards of $600. And then that 1000 to 1250 Yeti Goal Zero deal was, $1,000 plus. We're going to use it. The times that we're camping that we're not going to have electricity are probably only going to be 2 to 3 times a year, maybe for a total of 5 days maximum a year. I didn't want to go out and spend a whole ton of money, and then there was really no guarantees online whether or not it would work or not. And I don't think our YouTube channel is big enough yet where Goal Zero would be like, sure, let me send you one so you can try it out. So again, I was looking for something that I can use my CPAP machine with for hopefully multiple days at a time and not have to have a noisy generator going and then also be carrying gasoline and stuff like that while we're traveling, or extra gasoline. I came up with something that I'm hoping will work. I think it'll work. It's not able to be charged yet via solar power, but I know if I spend a little bit more money on it and get some panels and try it out, I'm sure it would work fine. I'm actually going to have a friend helping me out with that. I created a little battery inverter setup, but with the brand new battery and the inverter, and then I also bought a plug-in or a wall plug-in charger controller, monitor, that sort of a thing, just so that I can always keep this battery charged up here at home. All of that altogether was less than $200. If it works and I can get multiple days out of this, I'm going to be so excited. So let me show you what I did. So this is what I essentially built. I didn't really do much of anything to it. There's some Velcro attached to the side of a battery, and the leads going to the battery itself came with this little 400 watt inverter. It is only 400 watts, but I know that my CPAP machine runs off 12 volt that runs through a converter so that you can plug it into the wall. But so I know it doesn't suck a whole lot of power. I think it's like 90 watts or less, something like that. So I figured a 400 watt should be just fine. What's cool about it is I've got two 120 volt plugs, and I've also got a USB for charging phones and things like that if need be. But I want to see how long this battery is going to last. I want to see how long it's gonna make it with my CPAP machine. Like I said, I'd like to get at least 2, if not 3, 8-hour nights out of this. And the battery itself is this one. So that the MS-1000, it was on sale at Fleet Farm, I believe, made by Roadrunner. It is a marine deep cycle battery. And this thing is just a peak performance 400 watt deal again. I'm going to try out, and I'm going to try a couple nights and see how it goes with it, see how long it lasts once the battery's fully charged. If it works, guys, this is less than $200, and I've got portable power. It is considerably heavier than what Goal Zero claims that their units are, because this battery alone is like 40 pounds. This inverter is pretty lightweight. So we'll see. Like I said, if I'm only using it a few times a year, it probably won't matter. But if this works, this would be an awesome way to get some cheap portable power out there for you when you don't have power at a site. So I'm currently charging up my battery setup here. I've just got the cables for the inverter just kind of clipped onto the strap, or the handle, I guess, for the battery there. But it's blinking green. So it's a brand new battery just bought from the store. It was red when I first brought it home, and then it turned to blinking green after about an hour of being on this charger. So I guess that means that it's at 80% or higher. But I'm going to take it all the way till it's solid green and yeah, get a good full test out of it. I wanted to show you the CPAP machine that I'm going to be using. This is my old machine. This became my travel machine. I had that for probably 6 years, but this is the model of it, just so people can kind of see there. So there's maybe the model number of it, what it's called and whatnot. This is the machine that I'm going to be using for tonight's test, or hopefully for a couple of nights. In order for this to really be a viable option for me for portable power, I'm hoping for at least one night, but I really need to get at least 2 nights out of it. Otherwise, it's just not going to be that great of a unit. So hopefully we'll get a good couple nights with this, using again this machine. So the light is no longer blinking. Hopefully you can see that. So that is the indicator that the battery is supposedly full. So we will we'll give her a try here, and hopefully we end up with good success. So here's our setup. We're going to go ahead and flick this on. You can see that's getting power there. Hopefully here it starts shooting it up there. Yep, boom. That lights up. Looking at us. And there it goes. So it runs everything. So we'll turn everything, or we'll just, I guess we'll leave everything here. So it's about 9 o'clock. We'll see how many hours, see if we get through the whole night. So it is the morning after day 1 with the new portable power unit that I kind of built, I guess. So far so good. I went about 8.5 hours last night on it, and it seems to still be going pretty strong. I had a good night's sleep. I ran my machine for the whole night. I usually wake up once in the middle of the night and have to go to the bathroom or something like that. So you know, it turned off once, and then you got to come back to bed. Approximately 8.5 hours, something like that. But either way, so far so good. I don't have a voltmeter, and I just realized that this morning, so I think I'm going to go try to buy a voltmeter to kind of test the battery. I think if it's pulling less than 12 volts, or if it's putting out less than 12 volts, it's not good to continue to it's not good on the battery, I should say. So I'm going to test it just to see how far it approximately drained the battery down, because obviously I don't have any sort of a tester on there to see, you know, how much, what percentage is left or whatever on the battery. But anyway, still works. Worked good. Got a good night's sleep, and so that's pretty awesome. So we'll try it again tonight and see if we can get a second full night out of it. I went out and I bought a voltmeter today, and I think I'm using it right. Hopefully you can see that. Hopefully I'm not blocking too much of the light here. So on the battery here, whoops, we are still getting about 12.68 volts coming out of there. As far as hopefully I'm doing everything the right way there. So that's after one night of sleep, and as far as everything I've researched, as long as you're getting over 12 volts, your battery is at least half full. So we'll see if we can get another night out of it, and we'll go from there. All right, night number 2. Going to give it a whirl. Still testing at about 12.68 amps. Still powering everything up. Hey guys, good morning. It is morning number 2, or night number 2, whatever. Made it all the way through the night again, another 8 hours, or 8+ hours I should say. So that's pretty cool. The batteries, we're going to take a look at it here, I guess, and see if it's going to make it another night. Remember last night I think it was like 12.68 or something like that was what the battery was still putting out. And Sarah just turned off the light on me, so there we go. Now we got a bright face again. Let's see what the battery does here. All right, here we go. Let's see what she registers as today. All right, 12.51. So yeah, that's pretty sweet. Still still 12.51 on the voltage that it's putting out. So pretty sure I don't want to go. I don't want to push it below 12. We dropped what 1.7 volts or something is all that we lost. No, not even. No, we lost 0.7. I don't know. I don't know electricity apparently. Whatever it is, we still have, I think, enough power to do another night without ruining the battery. I'm going to try and see if I can get a third night. I probably won't push it beyond a third night. I don't really think I ever need it at this point beyond a third night. That's pretty sweet. So, yeah, we'll see you tomorrow night. Hey guys, so getting ready for night 3. One thing I want to point out, because I just realized since I've been filming, I got a haircut. So, yes, there was a difference between a couple days ago and the last night's video, whatever, yesterday's video. Anyways, today is the third night, and I'm just getting ready here for bed. Hoping to get another full 8 hours out of this battery. I'm kind of thinking it's definitely going to happen. That was totally weird, kind of definitely. I guess tonight will be the determination of how many volts are left tomorrow morning. Thinking with how they've dropped so little over the last few nights that we will get another full night sleep. I'm not going to push it beyond 3 nights, even though I'm pretty positive that it would go longer than 3 nights just by how the voltage has been dropping. I don't want to take the battery below like 50%. So these sort of batteries are it's never good on the battery to take them below 50%. If I can get 3 nights out of it, perfect. I know I can charge it from there. And then, yeah, so I guess we'll see you guys tomorrow morning, or if the battery runs out before that. See you then. So another 8+ hour night of sleep. Battery was still working this morning. Let's see what's left in here this morning. 12.27. So still holding more than, or putting out more than 12 volts, which is a really good sign. So there you have it, guys. I would call this portable power setup a success. All of that stuff sitting there cost me about $180 to $200, but if you already had a charger and already had the voltmeter, the battery and the inverter are only about 140, 150 bucks, something like that. It comes with the cables. So a really cheap portable power setup, and especially if you have a CPAP machine, this would work really well for you. So I tried to get all of the brand names in there and model numbers as well as I could. The inverter and the battery together were about 140 bucks, 40 for the inverter, about $100 for the battery. The voltmeter there was about 20 bucks, and the charger was about 40. So, and it all came from Fleet Farm. So you could find it pretty easily if you have a local Fleet Farm or Menards or anything like that around you. There you have it, folks. 3 nights. My simple little battery pack, portable power pack, worked awesomely. So super excited about that. Really thrilled. So if you're looking for a cheap way to get some portable power, take a look at the stuff in this video. So I already had a battery charger, but I really wanted to get one that wasn't so dirty, and the one that I had been out in the garage and kind of looked like it had been dropped in a bucket of oil a few times. But the wife didn't want it downstairs in the laundry room maintaining the batteries. So anyways, went out and bought that. So if you didn't have to buy those extra 2 things, the multimeter and the battery charger, if you already have those 2 things, or you just want to use your own regular battery charger, then this thing only costs 140 bucks. 140 bucks to get 3 days worth of power out of a CPAP machine. And I'm sure, because I know that things like battery chargers and things like that take less power. I'm going to try plugging our phone into it here, and possibly our laptop, and just kind of seeing how things go from there. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and hit that like and subscribe button so that we know what we're doing is something you want to see. Alright guys, thanks. God bless. I guess I don't know how much of a test this is, but I've got my iPod plugged in, and then that's charging, and I've also got the battery for this camera in there charging. I was trying to find other things to plug into it, and for some reason my son put all of his devices away. So I don't want to go into his room. He's still sleeping this morning. See, I haven't recharged the big battery since 3 nights ago. So anyway, there you have it. It's charging, It's hopefully you didn't get that on camera there. You can see the little charging deal in on there. But anyway, it works.